Kia ora. 1 week. We are 1 week away from the world premiere of Book 1 of the Europe series. And it's going to start with a plot twist. It's going to be set right in Auckland. In this video, you'll discover why is Auckland called the City of Sails? Where are the hidden tunnels that were designed to protect Auckland from enemy attack? And the beaches, so many beaches, coast to coast, so different. Then we'll see even more highlights of things that just add to the personality of this place and the story. Once we'd decided to do our writing tour of Europe, I wanted to create a fictional family of characters whose journey would mirror ours. So to start the series authentically, I felt I had to base the first book in my hometown of Auckland. And you know what? As I revisited all these places, it became more of an adventure for my characters in my mind as they explored the city and met new people. And from all of this, I found the main features for my story and rediscovered what a cool place Auckland is. If you look on a map, you can see that Auckland City nestles quite nicely between two harbours. Now, North Head, Mangoika, is an extinct volcanic cone, and it's a natural sentinel at the head of the Auckland Waitemata Harbour. During past world wars, New Zealand always prepared for enemy invasion. Again, North Head was an obvious location for bunkers and gun batteries to protect Auckland City.
If you look down here, this is one of the armaments that was built starting in the 1880s and then developed more for World War II, because New Zealand's at the bottom of the world and the wars were going on, and we always thought that we were going to get attacked. You know, it started off the Russians are coming, and then the Japanese are coming, then the Germans are coming. And so all of these armaments were prepared but never used.
The defences included an intricate labyrinth of tunnels and built deep into the North Head hillside. And this mysterious concrete fortress has been really well preserved. They're easy to walk around, but they're also easy to get lost in, especially if you're an inquisitive 7-year-old and you're in complete darkness without a torch or flashlight.
I mean, that's a moment of panic and terror. I just felt that just now when I turned the light off and I couldn't see anything. And so what if a younger sibling just suddenly disappears? You don't know which direction they've gone. Okay, so here's a staircase, but where does it go? So I was doing some reading, and apparently there were all sorts of rumours that there was vast stores of ammunition kept down here, and even that there were parts to like 2 aeroplanes. You know, the rumours circulated all the time because nobody knew what was happening down here.
There's so much to discover in these tunnels, but that comes with an element of danger. So the North Head ramparts were just an obvious place for a potential adventure for the children. New Zealand consists of 2 main islands with some of the most beautiful scenery in the world, and we very understatingly call them the North Island and the South Island. Now, between them there's about 15,000 kilometres of coastline. So 90% of New Zealanders live within 40 minutes of the beach. As a child, we could always get to a beach close by, and we always did. And I guess we took sun and surf and swimming and sailing for granted. Because Auckland is on a narrow neck of land between these 2 coasts, it's less than an hour's drive from coast to coast, but there is a world of difference. On the east coast, the beaches are mainly golden sand and calm, sheltered bays with small islands close by, recreational fishing in safe waters and often close to the city. In contrast, the west coast beaches are rugged, long black iron sand beaches, often windy with wild seas and dangerous rips, and this is where the big surf and the surfers are. I wanted my characters to experience the beaches, but especially the differences. So sunrise breakfast on the east coast and sunset dinner on the west coast could provide that contrast, not necessarily an adventure, but an experience of life in Auckland. I really wanted to celebrate Maori culture as an integral part of the New Zealand identity, so I visited a few friends. Tamati is a Maori kaumatua, or elder.
And the thing is, understand what the haka is first. Learn about what you're trying to do. Yeah, you have to do that. You don't just get up and do a song and dance and you don't know what you're doing. Oh man. But normally you're telling a story. There's a whole feature in what you're doing in that story. Like when you do kamate, what's the story? It's a challenge between you and them.
May teaches the art of poi and shared the story and techniques with me.
This is the tauda, the rope of the poi. This is the fiore, like the tail of it. Usually you grip it here. It's okay to be a beginner at things.
I was a slow learner.
So I can do this, or like alternate, or like, like I'm here, don't look away.
But because I could see and hear and feel the movement of the poi, I knew my character could do it better. Debbie gave me a lesson on the origin and the preparation of rewana bread, which is like a Maori sourdough bread. I love the idea that it's called a bug. I'm sure I can use that. Oh, the grand reveal, look at that. Fresh and warm. With kiwi fruit jam, no less. Ka pai, it was really good. The following are just sort of quick snippets of what is quintessentially Auckland to me. As a child, I never even realised that I lived in the shadow of a volcano. And it's only one of about 50 around Auckland City. Auckland Harbour combines busy with beautiful. There's so much going on. Sailboats alongside cruise ships and container boats, even the Navy is there. Day and night to me, the harbour is the beating heart of the city of sails. The Auckland Domain is a very cool old park. It's just always been there. The War Memorial Museum sits on the top of the hill, overlooking the city and the harbour. Paul and I have resolved to walk 100 kilometres a month, and Auckland City actually makes that pretty easy. You've got bush walks, beach walks, park walks, city walks, harbourside walks. If you drive 2 hours south of Auckland through rolling green hills dotted with sheep, you can visit Hobbiton, the actual film set used in Lord of the Rings. It feels like you might see Frodo. So Friday night tradition, fish and chips. Dinner is served. Let's get to the beach. Often eaten straight out of the paper wrapping and at the beach, and with L&P Fizzy to wash it down. Yachting is a big deal in New Zealand, and we've had lots of success on the world stage. So Auckland beaches and harbour, that's where a lot of young sailors start to pursue their yachting dreams. Well, you've got this far with us, so you're now officially part of the conceptual process for this journey and for the books we're going to write. So what's next? Next week will be the official launch of Book 1 of the Europe series. The ebook and the audiobook will be available to you on our website, pcread.com, which we'll be launching this week. Our next video on our YouTube channel will introduce you to the whole storyline, and you'll personally get to know the characters before they set off on their adventures. So until then, ka kite, and we'll see you then. Oops, forgot. You'll see that you can follow us, and you can like and comment and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Maybe you could invite your family and friends to come along and join us as well.